Hey guys, welcome to Blogger Interrupted World Headquarters. Thanks for subscribing. Hey guys, it's Tim Russo from Blogger Interrupted, and just want to let you know that my YouTube just went past 1.7 million views, and for the month of October, it's the #1 most discussed YouTube on the internets. And that got me to thinking, what is going on here? Well, I have a little story for you about how this YouTube came about. When I first recorded it, as I was leaving the event, I called one of my Ohio blogger buddies, Eric Vessels, of Plunderbund.
Plunderbund.
And I told Eric that I had nothing. I didn't think it was any news that these people were at McCain Palin rallies, that they were these lunatics, that they were willing to say just about anything about Barack Obama, including the fact that they thought he was a terrorist. So I uploaded the video and went out for drinks. And about 3 hours later, as I'm about God knows how many beers into my evening, my text messages start going off like crazy saying that the YouTube is blown up. I had no idea that this was going to be such a big deal, because I frankly thought that it wasn't news that these people thought Barack Obama was a terrorist. I thought that it was understood that they had been subject to months, if not over a year, of the most hateful emails that they all read, forwarded, and sent themselves to other people. So when I captured it on video, it wasn't news to me, but apparently it's news to everybody else. And why is that? Largely because the mainstream media has not covered that until now. Now, my YouTube was one of the first to go up with this, so now everybody's recording these Palin rallies and McCain rallies. All you have to do is literally show up, press record, and they'll walk by. You don't even have to move. They'll just come to your camera and spew this bile into your camera, and you're only limited by the battery power of your camera. What it tells me is we are touching a nerve in this country which hasn't been touched in decades. And the final result of this is the Ashley Todd hoax. Now, Ashley Todd may be a mentally disturbed individual. She may be crazy. She may not have responded to any of this. Somehow managing to create the biggest bogeyman in the history of race in this country out of her warped mind. And the McCain campaign, Peter Feldman in Pennsylvania, McCain campaign spokesperson for Pennsylvania, to use that centuries-old stereotype for the McCain campaign's purposes, it reminded me of Emmett Till. Emmett Till was killed because he whistled or was coy with a white woman. And when Emmett Till was sent back to Chicago, his mother demanded that his casket be open so that the world could see what they did to her son. That's what's going on here. America has to see what these people believe. And they haven't until bloggers started to go out with their cameras, press record, and let these people talk to them. And it really is that easy. Even today, at a rally in Reno, Nevada, you didn't have to move. If you had a camera there, they walked right up to you. And they said the most vile, hateful things they could say about anyone. We're touching a nerve that has been buried for years in this country. It's our job to show what it is. And that's what we're doing. There is no chance that any of these people would feel comfortable saying what they say to a camera if they hadn't been given an environment in which they thought it was reasonable to do so. So when you spend a year sending out emails and forwarding these emails to everyone you know, and everyone you know applauding and nodding in agreement, that makes you think that your ridiculous views are acceptable and mainstream. And when a presidential candidate decides to use it in front of a large crowd, they turn into a mob. And that's what they are. McCain Palin rallies are nothing but mobs. And all it takes is for one spark for these people to turn violent. And it's our job to expose it completely. Because when it's exposed to the light of day, it eventually will die. So that's what we did. I'm just one blogger who did one video that happened to be timed perfectly to get the big response that it did. But I'm really glad others are doing the same thing. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you at my blog, bloggerinterrupted.com.